Okay, so I heard a lot of talk about vaccines lately, and everybody's talking about vaccines and the snake, and an iPet goat. You see that snake, and that snake egg and stuff like that. Well, I tried telling people God's got a remedy for that, and thanks to the blessing of um, a very, very renowned person in my life. There's been an important person in my life, Mr. Chuck Missler, um, showed me this. He said the bronze serpent. Okay, this is how God works. God can use evil for good. I keep telling people He can use evil for good. Okay, and in this situation that we're in right now, okay, God is going to intercede. You know, this world is evil. So if you look at our pet goat, you see that snake wrapping around its egg, and stuff like that, taking the eye out of the child. The Vatican, they had that little beetle. They had that little beetle. That little Egyptian beetle. Yeah. So, anyways, I was going to talk about Robert F. Kennedy and assassination on June 5th, 1968. Um, the Six-Day War between Israel and Egypt. So that's pretty interesting. But I'm going to go back to this bronze serpent here. The Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, so that many people of Israel died. So the people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned. We have spoken against the Lord. Intercede with the Lord, that He may remove the serpents from us." Moses interceded for the people, and then the Lord said to Moses, "Make a fiery serpent and set it on a standard. And it shall come about that everyone who is bitten, and when he looks at it, he will live." And Moses made a bronze serpent. Okay. Before I say anything else, there's this scripture passage, I can't remember where it says, so Moses lifted up the serpent, so the Son of Man must be lifted up too. Okay, so continuing, Numbers 21, verse 10. The serpent set it on the standard, and when it came about, if a serpent bit any man, when he looked at the bronze serpent, he lived. He lived. Understand that. He lived. That serpent, that bronze serpent, that could withstand fire. Like I feel like we're in the fire right now. Okay, I feel like we're in the fire. But there was a fourth man in that fire, wasn't there? There was a fourth man in that fire. It was my father. It was my father. And Father, I pray that you fight for us, and you go ahead and you fight for us. I know you will. I know you will. See, the devil wants me. I know he wants me. He wants to sift me like wheat. He wants to sift me like wheat. He ain't gonna get it though. He wants my star. I'm realizing this. He wants my soul star. Yeah, you can't have it, man. You can't have it. I'm sorry. And so I'll get back to Robert F. Kennedy and the assassination of him. So June 5th, on the first anniversary of the Six-Day War between Israel and Egypt, Robert Kennedy's grimly. Something happened to me where I felt like I was reincarnated. And what's so weird about this is I was born in 1986, and this happened in 1968. So you flip the nine, move the six, move the eight over, you got 86. And something strange happened to me with WD Reinhardt too. And I sat and talked to him on the phone for a minute. And I'm gonna talk to him again. So I'm gonna get the scoop on him because I'm realizing what's going on here. We're scrambling. This is really like, you know, we got scattered somehow. This is the Lord had to come down and He had to stop this system from, for saving all flesh. And we gotta be the ones, man, that carry the light on. This world is like is on freeze right now. It's like Things got scattered. And I want to share something with you guys that I seen over there. I told you I seen that lady in that headdress and the baby thermometer on her head, man, and it just looked like she was being held hostage. And then I seen over in China like these weird demons, man. I see like these weird demons. I don't know what happened, but there was these weird demons. Um, Weird stuff, man. It's like they were peeking through the TV at me. I had this dream. I had this dream where this this dragon came out of the TV trying to get me, but I escaped. It was like something happened. I went to 19, you know, something happened where I went to 1966 Reagan, and then something got launched, and it was like what? And then I was like in another dimension. It's like I escaped somehow. I know this sounds kind of weird, but yeah, it's like I escaped. It was like a millisecond, I escaped, or a nanosecond, so to speak. So yeah, I think it. I mean, I think it has something to do with like I don't know. I don't know, but I got out. I escaped. Um, yeah, I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord because man, we're up against some nasty people, man, and some nasty. So I was reading this. Hold on. So some conspiracy theorists have made much out of a brief conversation that Sarin had a ghostly girl in a polka dot dress shortly before he shot Kennedy, and they have constructed elaborate plots involving several shooters in addition to Sarin. Some contend with the organized crime that was behind the assassination, as Senate's racket committee attorney and Attorney General RFK had certainly infuriated plenty of mob bosses, and there are the theories that Arab terrorists conditioned Saran to be their hitman in order to get revenge for his indifference to the Palestinians' plight. What's going on over there in Palestine? Well, or could the CIA have exploited Saran's fascination with the occult and incorporated mysticism with one of their mind control experiments? There are some conspiracy researchers who have traced the true origins of CIA's MK Ultra back to the occult societies of Nazi Germany and early techniques of mind control developed by secret societies and fraternities linked to the New World Order. Overlooked in the horror of Robert Kennedy's death was a familiar ritualistic element. A few feet from where Kennedy fell, struck by the bullets of Saran's revolver, was a large ice cabinet. Scrawled in crayon in front of the box was the inscription, "The once and future king." Now you listen to that. Although the phrase was never publicly explained, conspiracy researchers know that such should less have been used along with certain ritualistic symbols and other occult-motivated murders. The words do not refer to King Arthur and his magical days of Camelot or JFK or the appropriation of Camelot to describe his modern court. Rather, the inscription heralds a handiwork of Satan, who in the eyes of his minions, both immortal and immortal, is the once and future king of earth, the god worshipped by the New World Order. Let me tell you something, Satan. You won't win, can't win. You're not any kind of king. You're nothing. You're nothing. And you won't escape judgment. You won't escape judgment. Trust me.